Welcome back. The Footlighters are celebrating a big anniversary this year. The theater group, believe it or not, celebrating 60 years in Newport, and they opened their first show of the season this week. Here to talk about their production of Mel Brooks's Young Frankenstein. How fun is Robert Breslin, who plays Frederick Frankenstein, or Frankenstein, if you will, and Scout Grass, who plays Elizabeth. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in. What a fun show, and especially perfect time of year going into Halloween, fall season. So were you two a big fan of Mel Brooks kind of before this? Had you seen a lot of his work? Had you seen this show before?
I was a big fan, watched tons of the movies with my parents, grew up loving this movie, several others. But yeah, definitely a fan, and obviously the producers as well. Is a great stage show by Mel Brooks, so yeah. I was a fan.
Scout, what about you?
I wasn't too familiar with a lot of Mel Brooks' work before this, but I really got into watching the movie and then watching like the Broadway bootleg and stuff to try to understand it more, and I really got to love it.
Is it kind of intimidating for you as actors to play roles that people, you know, who are so famous have played before and really stick out in people's minds? Or do you kind of take the approach of, I'm going to do my own version of this, of these different characters?
I feel like for me it's kind of a blend of all of that. Like I know that I can bring something original to the role, but I can also pick and choose from the people who have done it previously.
Yeah, I think for me, the take on this, Gene Wilder, one of the writers, such an epic, iconic performance. You just got to take yourself completely out of that. I'm not Gene Wilder. I'm never going to be. So it's a blast to put on this show and perform this character, and great people have done it in the past. So. Yeah,
and we're seeing some footage of it right now, and you guys go all out, and people have never been before with the sets and the costumes. I mean, we're looking at what looks like a Broadway performance here. So what do you guys like most about doing this show?
For me, it's just the energy, the comedy. Mel Brooks, Gene Wilder, geniuses at what they did, and the material is fantastic. So having such good work to be able to put on stage and share with the audience is my favorite part.
Yeah, and it seems like a fun ensemble cast to be a part of too. I mean, obviously when you're in a Mel Brooks production, it's a lot of fun, it's a lot of comedy. But what about the music that goes along with this that you didn't really see before in the original film?
When I was watching the film most recently, I was just thinking that I felt like the music was missing.
Yeah.
I feel like they really did a great job of bringing the story to life and helping to further the plot through the music. So I'm excited for audiences to get to explore that.
Excellent. Now, can you guys talk a little bit too about the season? There are some amazing shows coming up with Footlighters. I know. Oh gosh, it's eluding me right now, but I was just looking at the season. So can you guys tell us a few of the other shows that are coming up?
Yeah, The Music Man.
The Music Man,
that was coming up next, and then Legally Blonde will be in the spring. So we're super excited that that's coming up.
So just so cool to be celebrating this 60-year anniversary. What's it like for you to be part of this season that's 60 years?
The Footlighters is an amazing organization. 60 years is an incredible feat for any community theater. And Footlighters is a 100% volunteer organization. So the fact that they continue to put excellent work, give performers opportunities to be on stage and share these stories with audiences, I think is fantastic. So it's a great organization, and we hope people come out and support the show and support the Footlighters.
Yeah, well, if people want to do that, where can they get ticket information? When does the show run?
Sure.
That type of thing.
So we open September 14th and close on October 1st. You can get tickets at footlighters.org, or they can call the box office at 859-652-3849.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Break a leg. Have a great show. And check them out. They do amazing work. And we'll be right back.
Thanks for checking out Local 12's YouTube channel. Click the links and hit subscribe so you can be notified anytime we post new stories.